9/11 was definitely a driving force for me to join the military.
Had a plane crash into Alpha 4 on the World Trade Center.
When I was 16 years old, I knew that I owed it to my country to do a duty to make sure our country stayed safe. The second deployment's the one that really got me. I was in charge of a squad. I had 12 men under me, and it was hard every day to go out and get shot at and come back and then have to tell them we were going back to the same area. It was March 26, 2010. I was on a routine patrol to actually help another squad that was in a hide unit, and we went to go across a bridge, and I stopped my patrol about 100 feet back, and I stepped on a pressure plate IED, which ended up making me lose my arms and legs. You wake up in that hospital bed, and the thought in your mind is, do you give up or you keep going? So I kept going. In 2012, I believe it was, this man walks in and he says, "I'm Frank Siller." He goes, "I'm gonna build you a home." I didn't know who was gonna take care of me and my family. I didn't know people cared like this. To know that there's people out there like Tunnel to Towers Foundation that want to do things for veterans is, it's quite emotional. I don't know where I'd be without this smart home. They try to make the home customized to your needs. A smart home for me gives me the independence in life where I can feel and live normally. I look at it as not the worst day of my life, but now I look at it as the best day of my life because I got to live again.
Live from the Fort Worth Stockyards and the world-famous Billy Bob's, Texas. This is Country Music Salutes America's Heroes.
Saw a story last night on the evening news, how a soldier gave his own life to save his whole platoon. And on a guard lined up to shoot, and then they fired that 21 gun salute. A lone bugler played taps as they folded that flag. There goes someone with lots of friends, a country who could depend on him through thick and thin. And I could tell by the tears in their eyes what he must have meant to all their lives. And I cried as I watched his wife hold their little girl. There goes someone who touched some hearts and left their mark on the world.
Thank you.
We're here today right outside Colorado Springs to welcome home DT and his family here in the beautiful smart home that the Tunnel to Towers Foundation has just completed.
I got hurt December 2005 in Afghanistan, and that day we're out on a mission and I got hit by an IED while I was in my truck. Today we're in my home that Tunnel to Tower built for me. A smart home is someone that's disabled like myself, kind of makes their lives a little easier. The thought that I don't have to worry about paying a mortgage.
We're asking all Americans to donate $11 a month. This is where your money's going, and this is what we're doing with it.
You know, some of us came back, some of us didn't, and thank God for organizations like Tunnel Towers to be able to be there to help us when we need it.
My name is Trina Marie Jones, and I served for 7 years in the U.S. Air Force. I got out in 1986. All these years, almost 40 years, I was at the senior citizen place. I was trying to look for a job. I was trying to find a home, and I ended up volunteering at the desk. And through that, they found out I needed a place to live. And the housing person said, "Hey, you want to live here?" And what that did, I healed here. These housing areas, it was so peaceful for me. But the reason why I can enjoy it is because they introduced me to my home. There's something about when you can lay your head and not have to worry. So now I'm learning how to be employable again. Tunnel to Towers Foundation. Let us do good.
Hi, my name is Dennis Quaid, and today I'm the host of Tunnel to Towers Never Forget concert at Billy Bob's Texas in Fort Worth to salute our nation's greatest heroes and their families.
Hey y'all, my name's Kayla Wilkie. I'm a development partner at Stockyards Heritage Development Company, and we are so blessed and excited to be a part of this amazing, amazing event. If you're here tonight, you are standing on one of the most historic destinations in Texas, the legendary Fort Worth Stockyards. So welcome. Whether you came from near or far, tonight you all get to be Texans. And speaking of Texans, I'm gonna ask another native son to come up here and enjoy this amazing fun time. Please welcome musician and actor Dennis Quaid.
Hello there, Billy Bob's Texas. I couldn't be more proud to be here tonight honoring the men and women who protect and serve our communities and all who support the first responders and the military service members and the veterans. The Tunnel to Towers Foundation has been committed to ensuring that America never forgets the sacrifices made by so many on 9/11 through the various programs and events created to support and care for the families of those who sacrificed their lives to protect our country and communities. And so tonight, we remember those 2,977 souls that were lost that fateful day, and the over 7,000 military service members who have died since 9/11. So please join me in welcoming the Tunnel to Towers Foundation Chairman and CEO, Mr. Frank Siller.
Good evening, everybody. I am so thrilled to be here in Texas, the greatest state in America, with all you great Americans. It is such an honor to be here. The Tunnel to Towers Foundation relies on each and every one of you to continue to spread the mission and the message that we need to help the deserving of all Americans and their families that are left behind. Speaking of deserving Americans, I want to tell you the story of the Millard family, and I would like to ask Bonita, Tori, and Joshua to come out and just stand right here between Dennis and I, if you don't mind. Give them a round of applause. So Captain Tori Ramon Millard selflessly, courageously served this country in the U.S. Army, like these brave heroes down here that gave so much. And so many of you out there joining us tonight. Tori coming from a family where service to God and country was instilled from a very young age. Tori attended the prestigious West Point Military Academy, and upon graduating, served 2 tours in Iraq. During his second deployment, Captain Millard's vehicle rolled over an IED where he gave his life along with 2 of his Army brothers. He is a hero. His actions on that fateful day were done in service for all you here tonight and all of us throughout this country that gives us a privilege to live in a free and blessed life because of heroes like Captain Millard. Tori left behind a loving and beautiful family. His wife, Bonita, the 2 young sons, Tori and Joshua, who were just infants, babies, when their father gave his life in the line of duty. Bonita, Tori, Joshua, I know you live each day in honor and remembrance of your husband and your father. I know the immense pride you carry in your hearts for his brave sacrifice. But I want you to know that we care too, don't we? I want you to know that we at the Tunnel to Towers Foundation and everybody out here cares. And I know there isn't anything that we could say or do to take away the pain that your family has been through. But hopefully we can relieve some of the burden that you may carry. And what do I mean by that? Dennis is standing here with something in his hand. And what he has in his hand, and because of the kindness of our donors, and many of them are here joining us tonight, and you know who I'm talking about. Who here does the $11 a month? Raise your hand. A lot of you, $11 a month. And so many of our other donors that are standing right here. Because of the kindness of our donors, the Tunnel to Towers Foundation is thrilled and honored to let you know, and I know you don't know this, that we are going to pay your new home off in full as of today. That letter states our commitment from the Tunnel to Towers Foundation, and a commitment for everybody out here, that you never have to worry about another mortgage payment for the rest of your life.
I just want to say thank you guys so much for your love and support. And thank you.
Give her a round of applause. Thank you and God bless you. And I say, please join us on our mission. And you know what? Let's celebrate her husband, their father, the great hero that Captain Millard was, and the great heroes that are here and so many in our audience. Let's celebrate their lives with music, and God bless America.
Rob Lowe is a legendary actor, podcast host, and proud supporter of our nation's great heroes. He continues to support our brave first responders and military members in his life and his work. Somebody goes out and gives up their life, we're going to take care of their families that are left behind. And the role that you have on 911 Lone Star is incredible in that you portray a firefighter that lost his company on 9/11. And, I lost my brother on 9/11, you know that. To play a firefighter that was there at ground zero means a lot to my family, but the way you portrayed it is magnificent.
And I wanted to tell that story because it's a real story. It happened to you.
It was the biggest loss of life on American soil ever. We lost 2,977 Americans, 340 3 firefighters. On that show, you also have 9/11 related illness. There's more firefighters and police officers that have died from 9/11 related illnesses
That died on 9/11.
That died on 9/11. So many of them still leaving behind families, and we help those families as well. Even though every family in America, if you're a first responder, you die in the line of duty, you have a young family, we're going to take care of your mortgages. But we do it, you know, for these 9/11 families that just keep on dying. In that building, they were crawling through rubble,
God knows what.
bent steel, right. And they were told it was okay, and it wasn't. But it did matter.
They would have done it anyway.
They would have done it anyway.
That's right. I don't think we should ever forget the sacrifice of 9/11.
95.1% of every dollar we raise goes to our programs.
Year upon year, you guys are always right there at the top of the list of people who are really, walking the walk and literally putting their money where their mouth is. For only $11 a month, you can make such an impact in the life of our nation's greatest heroes. To join our mission to never forget, go to t2t.org. That's T, the number 2, T.org. Never forget.
Up next on Country Music Salutes America's Heroes, an artist who is putting Western back into country and Western music. Stay tuned for rising country star, Wyoming's own Ian Munsick.
How you doing?
Andy Pettitte is one of America's greatest pitchers that has played for the New York Yankees. He has never forgotten what happened on September 11th.
The grief I know that you and your family had to go through, but what you've turned that tragedy into really a triumph.
What we do for catastrophically injured service members, Gold Star families, giving them mortgage-free homes.
The 100-home village that y'all are going to build down in Tampa, it's just amazing.
They go protect us overseas, they give their lives. We better take care of their families that are left behind.
I just kept seeing those commercials over and over, and it gets to you, right? I mean, if you're an American, I really just felt, in my heart, just like, man, this is something I wanted to find out more about and look into, and then, of course, just be involved.
The Bible tells us that when we restore others, that ourselves will be restored.
Join me in supporting our nation's heroes and their families. It only takes $11 a month.
Go to t2t.org.
Style to life, daddy bought cedar, painted devil red, always had hay in the feeder. I was a damn good hand, had a plan to put a rock on her. I poured a cup of caffeine for the jorin' one morning, pulled the latch from the lock, slid the barn door open. She was birthday suit with a dude in her boots and spurs. What happened after that is still a blur. She broke my heart, then her barn burned down like one thing led to the other. Somebody let all their horses out and then lit it up like a mother. Ain't saying I did, ain't saying I didn't, but I'm glad it's ashes now. She threw a pitchfork through my heart, then her barn burned down. You know what I'm saying, folks? Well, the neighbor called the sheriff and the sheriff called the station. By the time they got there, there was nothing worth saving. At least that's what I heard at the co-op south of town. Then the deputy came to ask a few questions. Seemed like he wanted a confession. I was sawing logs, not burning them, asked my hand. Well, he just smiled and said, it's kind of funny how it all went down. Cause she broke my heart, then her barn burned down like one thing led to the other. Somebody let all her horses out and then lit it up like a mother. Ain't saying I did, ain't saying I didn't, but I'm glad it's ashes now. She threw a pitchfork through my heart and her barn burned down. A wise man once said, what goes around is always gonna come right back around. She broke my heart and her barn burned down like one thing led to the other. Somebody let all her horses out and then lit it up like a mother. Ain't saying I did, ain't saying I didn't, but I'm glad it's ashes now. When she threw a pitchfork through my heart and her barn burned down. When she threw a pitchfork through my heart and her barn burned down. All right now, Texas, let's see how you get down in Cowtown. I got me a pocket full of matches. I got me a broken heart. When you got a pocket full of matches, the fire's bound to start. Have you ever had boys play this fast before, Fort Worth? Oh, thank you, Texas. My name is Ian Muncy. I'm honored to be here supporting Tunnels to Towers and all the veterans and all the men and women that have served our country and are serving our country. Make some noise for America, ladies and gentlemen. This next song goes out to everybody that loves the good Lord more than anything else in this world. The organ played and we all stood up. He was sweating in his rented tux. And in walked that beautiful bride in a long white dress and a smile still clear as a bell right now. Daddy cried, then we sat back down. Old friend pulled his wedding vows out, took a deep breath, and he said, wanna know how I know we're gonna last? He pointed at the sun shining through the one in the stained glass. He said, she loves him more than me. That's why I love her. I look at her and see on the moon and stars above her. I don't mind second place. Ain't that amazing, great? She loves me faithfully. Loves him more than me. That night when I went to bed, revelation rolled through my head. Like a train, those words he said, they hit me, so I hit my knee. Lord, I wanna find a woman who can love me that way. I know that I'll know she's the one when I can say, come on, Texas! She loves him more than me. That's why I love her. I look at her and see on the moon and stars above her. I don't mind second place. Ain't that amazing, great? She loves me faithfully. She loves him more than me. answered all of my prayers. Holding my boy in her arms, I gotta thank the man upstairs. She loves him more than me, that's why I love her. I look at her and see who hung the moon and stars above. I don't mind second place, ain't that amazing grace? She loves me faithfully, she loves him more than me, she loves him more than me. More than me. God bless Texas.
Stick around, Tanya Tucker and Jelly Roll, live from Billy Bob's Texas in the Fort Worth Stockyards as country music salutes America's heroes.
I'm Tanya Tucker, and I couldn't think of a more worthy organization than the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. They have made such a difference in the lives of so many, and you can be a part of this monumental legacy. Please join us in supporting our nation's greatest heroes and their families by donating just $11 a month by visiting our website, t2t.org. That's the letter T, the number 2, the letter T.org. Amazing grace, well, how sweet is the sound that saved a wreck like me. Yeah. Well, I once was lost, oh, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? She's 41 and her daddy still calls her baby. All the folks round Brownsville say she's crazy, 'cause she walks downtown with a suitcase in her hand, looking for a mysterious dark-haired man. In her younger days they called her Delta Dawn, the prettiest woman you ever laid eyes on. Then a man of ludicrous stood by her side, and he promised her he'd take her for his bride. Delta Dawn, what's that flag?
a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Built of dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Whoa, yeah, 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 yeah.
Cole Hauser is an award-winning actor who has starred in Good Will Hunting, Too Fast, Too Furious, and the current hit show Yellowstone. Beyond his impressive career, he is a proud supporter of the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. I was able to spend some time with Cole and his family to reflect on those who have sacrificed so much to defend our freedom. I know how much you care about America and our veterans, and I know the things that, but you have such a platform now.
Yeah.
And to share that with us, that we need to get the word out that we have to take care of these great heroes and their families.
You know, as I started to be more and more successful, it was like, how can I help? But when I heard of the Tunnel to Towers, and I met Brandon in Idaho and his family, I was like, wow, there's actually a charity where we know where the money's going to go.
We have 95.1% of every dollar goes to our programs.
And I think Brandon's a great spokesman for T2T
and his wife Shannon and his two
daughters,
girls.
yeah.
I mean, oh my God, they're just what a family, right?
Special family. Yeah.
So pretty much if you put your life on the line and something goes bad, they're there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're incredible people, man.
Why should Americans give, donate, help Tunnel to Towers Foundation?
I mean, is there any better organization to help the people that has fought for this country and the freedoms that we have? It's just that simple.
It is that simple.
Let's take care of each other.
And you're going to join us on that mission. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Cole Hauser. I want you to join me in supporting our nation's heroes and their families. It's only $11 a month. Go to t2t.org.
Straight ahead, a heartfelt and powerful performance from country music's newest superstar, Jelly Roll. Our next artist has been building a remarkable career under the radar and on his own terms for many years. Tonight, Jelly Roll uses his powerful voice to support the Tunnel to Towers Foundation as he gives an audience of veterans, first responders, active duty military, and Gold Star families a moving and stirring performance of his biggest hits. Live from the Fort Worth Stockyards and the world-famous Billy Bob's, Texas, this is Country Music Salutes America's Heroes.
Thank you, buddy.
We all know Mark Wahlberg as an American movie star, but what makes him unique is what he does when he's not on the silver screen. Mark is passionate about his family, his faith, and his country. He joined me on a tour of our 9/11 mobile exhibit. With his powerful voice, he's helping us to never forget those who have sacrificed so much.
You guys are doing amazing work.
Our foundation, you know what we do. We take care of our first responders and Gold Star widows that their loved ones died in the line of duty and leave young children behind, catastrophically injured service members. When we build these mortgage-free smart homes, you're a man of faith.
Absolutely.
St. Francis of Assisi said, brothers and sisters, while we have time, let us do good.
Absolutely, and we all have to do our part. There is definitely a role for every one of us to contribute in some sort of way. See, now we don't hold any grudge with any New York-Boston sports rivalries because of all that you guys do. I had the good fortune of being able to visit Afghanistan and to see the sacrifice that our brave men and women actually make to provide our freedoms. I don't take that lightly. As I got involved, I was inundated with calls about how people could help and contribute. And
It represents all the great heroes that died on 9/11, and we're always going to hold it to the highest standards of any foundation in America.
Couldn't find a more worthy cause. The fact that this is something that has literally touched and affected every single person, they just have to be a part of it. And your reputation is beyond impeccable. Everybody knows where the money's going. Every single dollar. God bless you.
We need your help to deliver mortgage-free homes to catastrophically injured service members, Gold Star, and fallen first responders families with young children. Please contribute $11 a month to support their efforts by visiting t2t.org.
Talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor, and God, I know amazing grace, but I ain't been living them words. I swear I spend more Sundays drunk off my ass than I have in church. Hardcover King James, only been saving dust on the nightstand. I don't know what to say by the time I fold my hands. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. The Savior. Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor, and God, I need a favor. Amen. Yeah, I owe you more than one, and beggars can't be choosers. But I pay for all I've done. Just please don't let me lose her. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor, and God, I need a favor. Amen. Amen. Hanging in there, just barely throwing up prayers like Hail Marys if you still there. Lord, spare me. Oh my God, Hail Mary. Hanging in there, just barely throwing up prayers like Hail Marys if you still there. Lord, tunnels to towers. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. Who the hell am I to expect a savior if I only
This next song is the song that changed my entire life, y'all. This song right here was my first #1 on country radio at the top of this year right here just a few months ago. Rolling Stone magazine said this was one of the 14 biggest songs of 2022. This song right here is for y'all and everybody who lives between being right and wrong. This song is called Son of a Sinner. Well, I never get lonely. I got these goals to keep me company. I took the rear view off of this old Ford. I only see in front of me. Now the past is out of sight and out of mind. I swore I'd change, now I'm back chasing these white lines. I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner. I'm searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs, I'm only one drink away from the devil, but I'm always one call away from home. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle. Well, I guess I'm just a little right and wrong. These back roads guide me. These pills pretend to be my friend. I'm done for the last time. Well, I'm lying to myself again. I always say that. Now I'm on my way back. Then somehow I should know by now. I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner. I'm searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs, I'm only one drink away from the devil, but I'm always one call away from home. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle. Well, I guess I'm just a little right and wrong. Mistakes I made, I paid for them in cash. Walked a million miles on broken glass. I'm feeling like I'm fading. My heart's been slowly breaking. Might pop a pill and smoke or maybe drink. Talk to God and tell him what I think. At first he's gonna hate me, but eventually he'll save me. I'm a long-haired son of a sinner. I'm searching for new ways I could get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs, I'm only but I'm always one call away from home. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle. Well, I guess I'm just a little. Sing it! Somebody save me from myself. I spent so long living in hell. Well, they say my lifestyle is bad for my health. It's It's the only thing that seems to help. All of this drinking and smoking is hopeless, but feel like it's all that I need. Something inside of me's broken. I hold on to anything that sets me free. I'm a baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost cause. And baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. I want to dedicate this from tunnels to tower. You ready? What if the was missing the moon and there were no shooting stars to use wishing on you, and all of my sorrows I just washed them down. It's the only peace I've ever found. All of this drinking and smoking is hopeless, but feel like it's all that I need. There's something inside of me's broken. I hold on to anything that sets me free. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. I'm a and baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. Y'all make a bunch of noise. This finna be on TV, baby. Thank you again to the Tunnels to Towers Foundation. Thank y'all for coming out and rocking with me tonight, Texas. I love you. I'll be back in September at the Secchies. Come see me. I love you.
Currently, in the United States, there are more than 37,000 homeless veterans.
My name is Joseph Pelsu. I was in the Navy for 7 years, and then I became homeless.
Service to country means protecting the freedom of Americans. Somebody paid the price for our freedom.
Veterans that come back with PTSD, they feel lost.
I'm Frank Siller, Chairman and CEO of the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. We are dedicated to honoring our military heroes. Our promise is to eradicate veteran homelessness in the United States by providing communities of comfort homes with a comprehensive care and support system for our homeless veterans. Please support us now and help these brave service members who are in need of a place to call home.